They're gonna be evaluate.
Yeah, we're live. Hi guys, welcome back. Game 2, BAT versus G5. G5 taking game 1 after, what was it, like 50 minutes?
Something like that.
Game.
So yeah. And here we have more pick ban going. So yeah, the players are
I
ready.
told them if they play Heimerdinger and win, I'll give away a mystery skin on stream.
Oh snap!
I'm ready.
Lord.
Heimer or feed, or Heimer and feed. I guess we can do that too.
Heimer and feed.
Heimer and feed, those two words do not coincide with each other.
I mean, when Greg Adler's playing Heimerdinger, those are the only words that coincide together.
False.
Hold on.
Winning and success are the two main words that coincide.
If
With
the
my
game is
Heimer play.
being,
Ramus ban.
we got the sign on the Ramus ban coming through. Yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Ramus did so much, and especially in the early game against a jungler like Diana, who really needs to wait till level 6. Misfortune and the Ahri ban. Interesting that they're prioritizing the Ahri ban over the Diana or the Kog'Maw.
Just waiting for them to first pick Diana now, because they're gonna leave it up.
Well, Diana or Kog'Maw is going to be up again.
I don't know if they'll
I'm
leave
just
it open
waiting
on
for
the opposite side.
to pick up Diana jungle. Then they can pick Diana
Ooh.
and Kog'Maw. Or Bison can pick up Kog
Does
like
anybody-
I did last split, and they
I was
can
going to say, does
flex that
anybody
way.
on Big Anime Titties play Kog'Maw? Opie can, I think.
Maybe.
But I feel like you'd rather have... See, I don't know. It's the battle of two poisons with Sivan on those champs. It's like,
It's
he's...
pick your
so
poison
Diana-
basically. Pick your poison.
either the
Alternatively,
Kog'Maws-
don't because they ban Twitch.
I think in Big Anime Titties you pick away the Kog'Maw or give the Opie. I think that's, like, the only option.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's I think there are things you can do to deal with the Kog'Maw. But
Garvin Darius.
Oh,
Sebastian.
okay.
oh my
That's
gosh.
response to the horn? Okay.
See, that's
Fun
I honestly
response to
like. Kind of going back into what we were talking about in the first game, Sebastian's tank play. I feel like Sebastian's trying to learn tanks, but that's not what he does. Like that's
No,
just
it's
not how
not.
he plays. And I feel like rather than BAT trying to just force him on that, maybe they should just try putting him on these damage bruisers and seeing
Well,
what you
some of
can
the
come up
games-
with. You know.
Some of the games that they've looked best were when they had him on, like, Jace and Malzahar. I know they lost the Malzahar game, but, like, he won lane really hard. So, I mean, it's a good champion. It's a good fit for him, I guess is the way to put it. And we're going to see Xerath, I think, coming in.
Yeah. Yes, is there. And the Jinx ban against Bison. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, Xerath is actually a good pick against Kog'Maw. He kind of similar
Kind of-
to Ziggs. I still think
Yeah.
Ziggs is better, but
I just don't know if Jingo plays the Ziggs confidently.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Jingle play Xerath though either.
He played it last week when they beat HVG, and he played really well on it, so...
That's all I guess that
And
hard
it's-
to play.
And
honestly.
it's a good pick into those mid laners who just want to sit back and farm and get to team fights, because that's all Xerath wants to do too. And Xerath actually has potential to have priority over the Kog'Maw, at least early in the lane. Not that either laner's gonna be looking to roam too much, because it's Xerath and Kog'Maw. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
roam
Xerath
by-
is a serious buff. Oh wait, what?
Oh, shut up. Shut up. I'm glad that Xerath at least has a weak spot in his play, and that he just doesn't really want to roam.
Poor Xerath.
It's going to be a Vi and a Tristana man coming back out. Lots of 80 carries, man, this game. In the Twitch Misfortune, Tristana and Jinx. Kog'Maw's already picked away as an 80 carry in a different role. So we're going to be seeing these 80 carries. We're probably going to see a Xayah pick up here again for OP, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so too. I think maybe we could even see him, you know, just back on the champ. You know, yeah.
Yep, there it is. And then I think... What are we looking for? I think we're going to see Varus here, or it's a Bison, and then maybe the Rek'Sai for Zorak. That's my guess.
This would be a perfect time for Gert to whip out Rakan.
Actually, yes. That's a great idea. Oh, wait,
He's
no, he's
really
a
good
Thorn.
against Kog'Maw.
Oh
What?
wait, yeah, I see what you're saying. Never mind. I forget which player's on which team for a moment. Rakan wouldn't be bad here,
Does
and this
Gert
Xayah
play
Rakan's so good.
Rakan?
I think he
no
does,
one's seen
yeah.
him play it before. It's not
So
his
this
like.
would be a really,
It's not
really,
like
really.
comfort.
He's got the.
I think he does.
He'd get the lover's bottom lane. He'd get something that's really good against Kog'Maw.
Warwick. Oh baby.
Warwick is really good right now. This is a good comp for G5.
See, but Warwick doesn't do much against Jarvan though, because Jarvan
Yeah, I
wins
agree.
with 1v1, and Warwick doesn't beat Darius, and it's so hard for Warwick to get on Xerath and Zaya. So this is. I don't know that I like the Warwick pick. There's the
There's
Varus.
the Varus, For what it's worth,
And
both
I
these
think,
comps
yeah,
are
you ran
shaping up
Rakan.
really well.
I think Rakan has so much follow up on the Jarvan engage too, or he can even set up the Jarvan engage really well. You could even see the Alistar. Alistar into Varus Thresh Lane isn't awful to play. I don't want to see the Braum. Hi Maokai. So it's a Maokai support.
It is Maokai.
See it.
Maokai.
I'm still okay with that. I think
Ugh,
it does what the Rakan would want to do.
I
Because
don't
it's got
know.
some of their setups for fights to kind of hold him in place for Jarvan to get his damage off.
I'm not really.
But
a
what
fan,
it-
to be honest.
I'd much rather see Rakan.
Yeah, I think that would have been more effective for what you
I
were
think-
trying to go with.
I think it just comes down to comfort for Gert. Like, I don't think he feels as
True.
comfortable on the Rakan as he does in Maokai. The one caveat in here that's gonna be a little tricky is Darius team fighting with the rest of his comp, because Xerath and Zaya want to stay back. Maokai and Darius fight well together, but Darius and Jarvan don't really fight well together. So this might be a game where I just want to see Sebastian literally not leave top lane. That's what I want to see. I just want to see Sebastian chill in top lane, farm, have that like solo pressure that he's known for, kind of being the, if you will, Darshan. Not really Darshan, but like Darshan, you know, like Darshan when he's in split push mode. Being that of the PMA LCS, because I think that's what this game needs from him. Because he does not team fight well with this comp. Especially with how much peel they have with Varus, Warwick, Thresh, Ornn. Like there's so much peel against the Darius, it's a lot harder to peel the Maokai Jarvan in this comp because the Jarvan is unstoppable, Maokai goes untargetable. But the Darius is pretty easy to stop.
Ignorant thrall.
I like the adaptations that Big Anime TV's made to their draft. I think keeping the Zai was fine. I'd like to see a different build. If you're gonna go the Essence Reaver first, you need that Zeal. Like, we don't necessarily need to keep getting crit, but you need that Zeal. But
Essence Reaver is also kind of like core on her, so you really need to be going Essence Reaver Zeal item. Ideally you want to be getting Infinity Edge third. Not every situation turns ideal though, so
I
it's
agree
like,
with
from
that
there,
idea.
yeah.
This might still be one where you could go like Essence Reaver. You could even go Essence Reaver Zeal, then go into Bork, and then finish your Zeal item. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But like, you just really need that extra crit with Essence Reaver.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, it's just so core on Zaya. Like, you get more CDR, you get more W uptime, which that's just more damage. You get more E uptime, quote unquote. You can get more feather recalls off. You can get more massive damage. And it's just having that CDR is just so core, and having Essence Reaver and not another Zeal is just a wasted opportunity.
Really quick, I wanted to answer Sean in chat. He said, "You think Darius and Jarvan don't fight well together?" I think those two champions can fight well together. I guess I misspoke a little bit. Into this comp though, Darius has no great way in, barring like a flash E, and that's really hard to do in a 5v5 team fight setting, and it's really unreliable to like have to have your flash up to be able to do anything. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's just tough to team fight on Darius into this comp unless you're fed as shit. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Well, in the meantime though, we have an Aurelion in here for a reason. We did him last series.
Wait, no, it's a Bunky Knudsen.
Bunky Knudsen. Okay.
Yeah, who's Aurelion? I don't know who that is.
Call me what you'd like.
We've got Aurelion slash Bunky
No,
Knudsen
wait,
in here,
it's
he's-
Ascending Barba is who it is.
and he's gonna be running down these teams.
All right.
Bruce Lee.
Since this is my first time doing it this season, I have a couple requests. Some of these are a little risque, so hold your laughter until after I say the champion and the champion name.
Would like to announce a fine towards We Are Rhino for the absolutely ridiculous behavior from their jungler.
So,
excuse me, HPG.
I apologize.
Wait, what?
Hold up. Okay.
I just want to apologize to our censor, who's going to have to deal with this later on. All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
I can play it on stream. I hope you know this.
Come on, Bunky. Come on. All right. He's a stoner who won't smoke a doobie under 7 inches. It is StarCraft on Warren. He follows the Lance Armstrong diet, which only allows him to eat 1 nut. It's Xerox 33 on Warwick. He forces fat kids to watch bad sitcoms until they lose their appetite. It's Sivan on Cosmo. He invented tofu, tofurkey, toe chili, and toe cheese. It's a bison on Vars. He gave up flute, but still enjoys a hot pipe in his mouth. It's Fleeing Panda on Thresh. His stage performance is entitled Happy Waldo and the Salty Monkey. It's Bad Instincts on Darius. He beat out Sean Menbung Shannon, becoming the goalkeeper for TSM simply by cradling the balls. It is General Dill on Jarvan 4. Don't ask him about those alimony payments. It's Django Unchained on Xerath. He was known in middle school as Pee-wee Hormone. It is Opie on Zaya. He's a Matt Damon lookalike in the movie The Porn Identity. It is Gert on Maokai.
The porn identity. Oh my god. Holy crap.
I'm dying.
You know what I'd like to see in this game? I'd like to see Unsealed Spellbook Maokai support. That's actually what I want to see, Gert running. I think that would be actually really good.
No.
No.
Okay,
Thank you and have a good night.
Thanks.
I'm still for TSM.
Sean, go away.
I'm dying. Okay, who's gonna win this?
I gotta give it to Kirk 5. I like their comp better. Even though the work is a little bit weird, I think. I mean,
don't
Work's a
mind
good
it.
champion right now, but I think Work has a hard time in this situation against that.
It adds to the pick. Like, you have Varus,
I'll give
you
you
have
that.
Thresh,
It does
and
that to the pick.
add Warwick on top of that. It's like, yeah, someone's dying.
Uh,
Someone's dying.
What I
And that
will-
someone is probably me from fucking laughter. God damn.
And I think it's going to be harder for Zorak to have as good of an early game as he did last
Yeah,
game.
'cause
Not that Warwick's
Jarvan-
a bad early game jungler, but Jarvan's so much
Jarvan's
better of an early game
ridiculous.
jungler than Diana is.
God,
And
Jarvan's
it's
ridiculous.
like General Dill's pathing. I know he's not a jungle main by any means, but like he's still a really good jungler. And his pathing's clean, his pathing's good, and he knows what to do on this champion to get his lanes rolling. I don't know. I still gotta get to Gurk 5. The only caveat being, I think General Dill is the X factor in this early game.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Gurk 5 too. And
Is that Gurk
I have
52 or Gurk 5?
Gurk 52.
Yeah, okay, Gurk 52.
Gurk 52, yeah.
Don't
And
call me
that's-
Dirk 52.
And not... and not even really from a comp perspective. Like, I like both their comps. I do like the pick potential from Gurk 5, but BAT gave Sivan his Kog'Maw last game. They put Assassins against it and couldn't beat it.
I think Jarvan does more though than Diana will, because you can actually lock the
Plus-
Kog'Maw in, and unless Kog'Maw has flash, he doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So,
But
all
they-
the things I mentioned last game
I still
that
think
I
they
thought
Gurk
were
5, yeah.
problems with their Kog'Maw comp, they have fixed. So hopefully this should be a big difference.
Yeah,
I think
'cause
this comp is immensely better than what they were working on the last game.
This comp is
Well, Maokai can just press W on C-Van and like you can't move, and then Dill can EQ on him, and then you still can't move. So I think the pick potential on Kog'Maw is better. I think it's a Bison solid on Varus, but I think he's better on Misfortune than he is on Varus. I think having him off of the Misfortune is gonna
Varus
be
is also not great right now, and Misfortune is pretty damn good, so...
yeah. I still think Varus is an okay champ.
Varus
It's
is
just,
fine,
you know,
he's just not in a
it's-
great spot
It's
right
definitely
now.
not Misfortune. Like
Also, he's not Misfortune, yeah.
What if they made a definitely not misfortune skin and made it a dude?
What if they made it definitely not misfortune skin, but she had like no curves whatsoever? So basically,
Or you gave like Gragas misfortune, but it's definitely not misfortune.
Wait, I want this to
put her in
happen.
a fat
now.
suit. Oh my god. Oh lord.
Report General Dill for not having a Jarvan skin? Come on, dude.
Agreed.
What are you doing?
How was this Ornn Darius matchup?
I actually have never played it, so I have no.
I mean, also does Ornn have
Resident top
counters?
laner.
I mean, I think Ornn does have counters. It's more so it's like team fight counters. Like it's
But
stuff
does
that
he have
can
lane
answer.
counters?
I wish I could see the game. They say it's a black screen.
Yeah.
Thank
Hashtag
you guys.
fire
Thank
rich.
you guys. Thanks guys.
I'm reading chat,
thank you
don't
for
worry.
Thank you for getting me that now rather than 5 minutes in after 5 kills.
Don't worry, I'm reading chat.
Thanks.
I'll review
You all here? My apologies. OP_TSM_fan and Siren Delphi. It's Amdilio
Oh my god.
and
and
Gerg
Suzagroth
How many viewers do we have?
and Beef92.
and Karut.
We have
You Bison.
13 viewers.
That's not
I also
for the
apologize
slate.
that we asked Eric to cast with us.
Listen, I asked to cast. I was not invited.
Oh wait,
I
Sebastian's
asked
running
for-
press the attack. Is that normal?
I know I've talked to him about this extensively because we were running some kind of practice lanes with press the attack versus grasp, and maybe he's figured something else out now. But like back then, we kind of determined that grasp was better. But I've also said for a while that I think press the attack Darius could be some good cheese in lane potentially. But unfortunately, it's just resulted in Sebastian shoved in the wave. Not really getting any early pressure against Ornn, but he has the lane priority, which is actually really nice to have with a strong early game jungler. You know, you have priority to roam if General gets into a sticky situation, or maybe finds a potential for an invade. Unfortunately, the entire topside jungle from Warwick is gone, so no invade gonna happen from General Dill. Well, because there's nothing to take. I think if you're Zarok, I think farming out this early jungle and just kind of tracking General Dill is the key, although he hasn't really done much tracking. He is going to look for a potential early gank bot lane. We see an on my way ping coming. The question is going to be...
Bison's going lethality Varus. He has Comet. Okay.
I think...
StarCraft missing the charge actually onto Sebastian. We'll get pulled back in. It's getting some pressy attack damage. That's a 1-ish trade? Yeah, with the bleed damage. That's a 1 trade for Sebastian.
But see now, this is where Sebastian, like, so you pushed in your tower, that's good. Now what do? Instead of, like, sitting there, go get a ward down, my dude. Like, you know, once you push the wave into your tower, that's when you take advantage of doing other things across the map. If you just stand there and wait for it to push out to you, you're not really doing much, you're just kind of wasting time.
I agree.
So he could have, like, gotten a ward down there and at least, you know, had more vision.
Well, and even if he doesn't roam, even just, like, leaving lane and just standing in the brush below lane, makes them wonder, where's Darius? Is Darius roaming mid? Is Darius trying to cheese my lane? Is Darius trying to steal my jungle? Like, it does so much, actually.
Oh god, that's a lot of damage now actually.
You don't win
okay.
this?
Sebastian.
no.
Oh no,
He's
gonna
alright.
have to flash out. StarCraft has his own
dead.
flash. Yeah, and he's dead. First blood for StarCraft. And
Yeah, he
other
just was
solo.
fighting in too many minions there, just not knowing his ideal place to be fighting in, you know?
Well, and StarCraft actually played that really well. So he managed to what's the name of the ability? Use his Bellows Breath in time correctly to avoid the pull, the E from Darius. I think that's what won that trade. Minion damage aside, like that was what won the trade. It allowed StarCraft to play that fight how he wanted and to kite it out. And it just keep.
Dylan's here. Gert's looking at Bison. He's gonna advance. Oh, Dylan's gonna miss the flag and drag though, and that gives Bison a chance to flash out.
So though, a good trade. Or a good gank, because you get the flash, you allow for a potential repeat.
Is he
General Dill should be
predicting a flash? I don't even know what he was doing in all honesty. Like,
General Dill should be level 6 by the next time he can gank bot, and then there'll be no flash still. Which is kind of nice.
yeah. Oh, StarCraft being pulled in, charging back in. Yeah, Darius doesn't have the damage to deal with StarCraft right now. Or does he? Okay, he didn't get the last auto, and so he really doesn't. And now StarCraft is 6, so he can go in on Sebastian if he wants to.
Well, Warwick's coming top, so this is 100%.
Oh
a
yeah,
gank potential.
bring
Warwick
out,
does have
bring out the
flash.
ram. He's
flash.
bringing out the ram.
Oh,
that was-
Oh, but he still gets it, and Zorak is not quite level 6, but will get the fear down. Still will get the kill onto Sebastian.
Really well
Second
played.
kill for StarCraft. And meanwhile, mid lane, Jingo and Chain gets taken low, flashes away. That's a flash down mid lane.
I
Shark
mean,
played that combo really well.
yeah, I mean exactly what Eric said. That gank, that kill wouldn't have happened without Zerok flashed.
He didn't even
taunting away
flash.
or whatever it was,
He
He,
steering away.
he Q'd past
Oh, that's
There he is.
right. That's right.
to,
That's my
get, to
bad.
get the E fear, to fear him towards the Ornn. Like, he played that mechanically perfectly.
Zorak knows his Warwick, like, yes.
He's just a good player. I think he's someone that's new to
Oh,
the
yeah.
league, and you know,
He has kind of been
Kind of
flying under the
underrated.
radar. He's like he hasn't played every game. He hasn't done particularly well in the games he has played, but this game he is.
He played a pretty massive Jarvan game, so, like,
Yeah.
don't
He's
take
had
that
some-
away from him.
He's had some good games. He hasn't.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like he's been exclusively playing like horribly, but like he
Gonna
hasn't
look
had.
for a potential play top in return.
He hasn't had a huge impact, but he's kind of just putting on a clinic this series, and it's really nice to see that from some of these newer players.
Well, what I'm really impressed with is he's completely outpacing General Dill. He is essentially 3 camps up on General Dill,
Oh, okay.
and has an early kill. And you can't even attribute that to, like, General Dill. See, I don't even know. Like, General Dill's even tried to gank, and he's still down CS. Like, it's one of those. I don't know if it's works. Works clears really well, or maybe he just had a more efficient path, or what. But he's really
Might be-
outpacing this early game jungling Jarvan.
This might be where Zorak, like, being a jungle main shows, like, something about pathing that I don't know, but, like...
I just think he power farmed early, which helped. And he's gonna potentially try and sneak away this Infernal. There is a ward on it, zombie ward, OP, by the way. He's not gonna try to sneak it away yet. I think he could have there. It just would have been a little risky.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah. I mean,
Sebastian got his ward down.
something about the overall match. I don't know if it was discussed, but BAT and G5 are actually tied right now in the standings.
Oh, yeah, they're tied for
At
7th.
3 points each and
Oh.
7th. So this is a
like-
very important match here, and honestly, I think G5 is looking like a pretty strong team.
Yeah, this is probably the like early game wise. This is the best early games of ones
Yeah.
that I've seen.
This is
Granted, they do have a sub, so maybe that has something to do with it. I know StarCraft is a pretty good player.
Dr. Mundo is a solid player though. They're top
Oh, no.
laner. Like,
That's
it's a different style.
Mundo, yeah.
Because, StarCraft's playing these tanks. And Mundo usually plays these like
Oh,
we got a play coming in mid.
This Flash from Steven put Gert under tower and the suppression. Gert is very, very dead.
Oh.
Not even Flash. Like,
Oh
God.
no, that flash.
No, yeah.
Just too deep. Should have waited for minions. Like,
Yeah.
but anyway, like Dr. Mundo is a solid player. I think it's more you're getting a tank out of him, which it's always easier to play around a tank than it is to
Oh,
play around a
that's
Teemo.
Oh, come on, Sebastian.
Oh, but Zorok's here. He
has no ulti.
He's got the fear. It's okay.
And just when you think the boy's gonna bring one back for himself, it just all goes downhill.
Zorak again having a massive early game.
I mean, honestly, they should see this happening. They have no vision whatsoever. You know he's not bottom because they were already fighting. Varus is pushed up.
Who got MVP last game, by the way?
Oh, I'll go check. I forgot.
Do it.
Oh shit.
Poll
Okay,
results.
Poll results. It's a tie.
Oh, really?
Aramis and Kog'Maw tied at 3 votes each.
I
Did you guys both vote?
I didn't vote. Give it to Zorok.
Drake, did you vote?
I voted for C-Van.
Did you vote in the poll?
No, but I vote for C-Van.
Well, then it's still a tie.
Eric, did you vote in the poll?
I voted for Panda.
Okay,
Give
well,
it a
meanwhile,
zero.
bot lane,
I
going
will-
out to
I
ult,
will-
exhaust going down, Flash
I
is
will-
back. Gets the
TP?
root onto Panda, Gert is taking super
TP?
low, TP coming in, yeah. That,
Oh!
all of the Flash.
Oh, they got
no,
him.
But it's okay, Jingo and Jay picks up the kill. TP can't
Nice.
from the horn. So that is a
It
kill
sucks
pick
a
up.
little bit for Darius.
Middle.
Sebastian didn't get an assist on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, they committed...
They need this
possibly
Infernal.
committed too
They
much.
really do. They should just collapse on mid here. I mean, Kog'Maw's so pushed up. They have no idea. They have no vision. Look at this. Oh, no, he backed off now. But yeah, definitely just get Dragon.
And now they
I'll cast Defying Vote since my pick is no longer in the running.
Dude,
and I'm
bro,
gonna give
this guy is playing on a Mac. He drove 70 minutes or whatever it was to get, and spent $70, drove an hour and a half to get computer parts, and still popped off on Cogwall.
I'm giving it to Ramus.
Crazy.
And Zerok 33 is your MVP for game 1, and Gert is your resident dead Maokai for game 2.
Maybe auto attack.
I don't know.
It's the passive.
Ooh, is Zerok still gonna go?
Oh, he's finding
Oh
Jingo.
my
Gets
god!
Oh, but Jingo flashes away. Oh, but Zerok
all
flashes.
dead
It's
now.
a Warwick.
The Ram coming in. They're gonna get OP too. OP goes down the StarCraft from the Ram. General
Oh,
Dill going down
God.
as well. Double kill.
This man is a
Oh,
very good Warwick player.
Holy
Yes, he
shit,
is.
dude.
Don't make him angry and make him pull up
Woo!
the Warwick. Don't ban my Ramus, he says. I'll just play Speedy Wolfman.
The
Xerox,
emo
if I were-
dance.
If my information
Wolverine, dude.
slash memory is correct, like Xeroc's been out for some like family issues,
Oh,
and now
I didn't
he's-
know that.
He's just back with a fucking vengeance.
Wolverine, man.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, I mean, this is. If they can continue to play like this, G5 is actually showing up. You know, it's
G5
looking like a
does
strong
playoffs.
team.
they still have a chance to make playoffs too, which is
Yeah.
definitely not out of the
Oh, yeah.
question. So,
No one is out
take
running
this
for
momentum and run
playoffs
with
at
it.
all.
This is. I have good news. After this, we will be all caught up.
oh, thank God.
Bless
through
the
week 6.
Fuck up! Oh my god!
And then maybe we
This
can
is-
like analyze things. Nah, I don't
This is
think
still better than how far behind season 1 got. To be fair.
so. Oh my gosh. Good old days.
You're right. Ooh, StarCraft again with the dodge on the pull with his W, and yeah, Sebastian's just half health now, casually.
I think you were definitely right, Greg. Rakan was the pick here. 100%.
Well,
There's a fight going on.
Django Unchained is here, but I don't know if StarCraft knows that
Nice.
much.
They got this.
Okay,
They got
the
this.
stun. Oh,
Oh, get
StarCraft's
the ult,
up.
Sebastian. You got him. Oh.
Oh, General Dale's here. Is he in range for Cataclysm? Yeah, he is. Oh, stop. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Shut
God,
the
StarCraft.
blood. Oh,
They-
okay.
Holy
no,
cow.
gods are
That's
out here,
so
and
unfortunate.
Goodbye. Double kill for Zerok.
Yeah, they just played that really
Oh
poorly.
no, and then Stevan's here. Oh god. Oh Dylan, you're so screwed. Oh, he's gonna get the knockup though on the flag and drag. Hook.
Oh, he went
Yep.
after stop? I didn't realize he went after stop.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Nice.
He gets melted actually by OP. Meanwhile, on top lane, Dylan
Dylan.
also gets melted. What?
I didn't realize that
Yeah.
General Dill went aftershock. Electrocutes what you go on the Jordan. I'm just actually surprised by that.
Quick note, Panda missed his hook, hit a minion, and still chose to go in and play. And I'm just like, no. No.
Rip Panda.
Sorry,
R.I.P.
Panda,
Panda.
no.
R.I. Panda. I don't remember what I was saying before we started talking about that.
Something about Zerok being a fucking beast.
Well, that's not what it was, but it's also not
He's
wrong.
literally a beast right now.
Hey, Lumbao.
StarCraft's also a Ram. He's gonna land a knock bomb at Gert, and Gert gets melted, and bye-bye. StarCraft is
And
5
who
and
needs-
1. Oh Jesus.
Who needs to give kills to your 80
He's
carries?
5 and
Not
1.
StarCraft.
Further
I don't know. I think something else. Maybe Braum would have been better for Gert.
I remember. I remember what I was gonna say now. The
He even
Rakan.
plays Janna
Rakan.
pretty well.
The Rakan, because like some of these fights have been him going in and then not having a way out, and so the Rakan gives you not only a way in, then a way out.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I don't know if I've seen him play it.
Hold the fuck
little
up.
bit.
OP went Infinity at first?
So it might be just be a comfort pick situation.
All right, so we get the IE rush.
No. No.
Uh,
No. I'm sorry, but flat out no.
uh,
You don't do that unless you're incredibly, like, ahead, and OP is not incredibly ahead by any means.
I mean, he's a little ahead.
He's
Oh, he's behind actually because of tower
Yeah.
rolled. Rip.
the towers and the
It's kind of sad no one played Heimerdinger.
I'm not.
I'm not
Casting
at all.
Heimerdinger is so boring.
Are you serious? You have not
What do you
watched
mean,
the
are you
Heimerdinger?
I've watched plenty of good Heimerdingers. It's still so boring.
Name one.
Not you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Got him!
I'm not gonna lie, I like want to coach OP on builds now.
I mean,
Sebastian, I don't think you win this trade, my
Yeah,
dude.
no.
you don't win this trade. You don't even pretend to win this trade until you get cleared. And you might not even win it then.
You don't have an item, like... See, other block cleaver components, not even a block cleaver. It's 15 minutes. Yeah, Sebastian's just had a rough series, like, dear god. He's
Yes,
also
he
at
has.
67 farm at 15 minutes.
I'm not gonna keep going on about this.
That's the last I'm gonna say of it, yeah.
I've said my fill on that.
Yeah,
You know what? I really think it just gives a lot of credit to Zurok.
Oh my God,
Granted, I think Sebastian being behind is not good, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Zurok was up there all the time, and every time he was up there, it was a successful gank. I mean,
Has Zurok had
9
an
out of the
unsuccessful
12 kills, and that shows it right there.
No, he has not had an unsuccessful gank. Every gank has got netted at least 1 kill.
Oh,
He's just really playing very well.
god, yeah. This is like,
I think
yeah. This is
I
like
think part of the
what
issue
junglers
was-
should do. Stay.
I think
stay
part
up
of
in
the
farm
issue
and gank for days. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
think part of the issue was Jarvan went Aftershock. I don't think you go Aftershock, you go the Electrocute. Because that's what gives you really the power on that level 2 gank cheese stuff that happens. Because the early Thunderlord's Electrocute, excuse me, proc on a squishy anybody, Varus, Kog'Maw, it does so much damage. And it will at least blow a sum. Like guaranteed. And then you just repeat there in a little bit with your flash up. I don't know. I think it was a poor Keystone choice from General Liu, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he is also going to Cinderhulk build rather than Warrior.
The Cinder Hulk build is fine. I think
Yeah.
there's 2 very different frames of mind on Jarvan. Cinder
got you.
Hulk is very viable. It's just kind of more team reliant, and
Yeah.
Warrior is very, very viable as
Here
well.
comes a Ram. Gertz going in for advance on StarCraft. It's hooked. And he's gonna be a dead tree. Steven gets the kill. General Dill going in, but gets rooted up and exhausted. He's not gonna have that much to do. Zurok has got like 7-0-3 on the war, which is ridiculous.
Unfortunate too, because it was a 4-man Cataclysm. Just there's no damage there.
Yeah.
You know, like feels
Yeah.
bad.
Zeros was back at base. OP really couldn't follow up, even though he's right there. Sebastian's just pushing down top.
Which is kind of what I was saying, like, needed to happen, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the pressure to do this and force Ornn to stay with him. He's just taking this because this is all he can do, because if he goes to join the team fight, he just gets instantly killed.
And G5 now get bot lane tower. 14-3 is the kill score, actually. And in the meantime, StarCraft has a Rift Herald pushing down mid lane, and he might just get this. Yeah, he's gonna get this tower from Jingo, out from under Jingo and James knows.
You know what?
Also, we've got Duroc casually. He doesn't care about your towers.
I would have liked to have seen Scratch. We can talk about champions. Oh my god, Rift Herald almost killed OP.
Hold up.
I would have liked to have seen the Alawi into this one. I'm not gonna lie. I know Sebastian's gonna shine away from it. You said like Alawi's in a great place. I think Alawi's actually in a solid
Oh, Lowie's in a
place.
great place.
And according to my team's resident Ornn expert, Alawi can actually like win that lane if I'm not mistaken. So like it's definitely there, and I think that would have been the pick to go because Alawi can actually harass from a distance. That's the thing about Ornn. Like if you have to get close to harass, you're just boned. But if you can harass from a distance and have the tankiness to survive when he actually gets on top of you, that's what you go with. And guess there's like maybe 1 or 2 champions that fit that bill, and Alawi is one of them.
Hold up, may I submit? Zurok has built a Trinity Force.
Oh, absolutely. You're
Look-
703 on Ward, build
Oh,
Triforce.
no. And you have a tank top lane, like, yeah.
Shoot, you don't even need to tank top it. If you're this strong, you're going to be tanky, even with Triforce. Like, especially since you built Warrior. I mean, Cinderhulk.
Okay, StarCraft has been really good about dodging these W's from Sebastian, actually. Forced to flash out because the rest of Sebastian...
Oh, you
goes
walked
up.
into the hook.
The hook!
Okay, nothing happened, but
Yeah, they don't quite follow up, even though Zurok's here.
good predict by Panda on the dodge. One of the little micro things.
Again, Panda's strategy has been good. Wait a sec, okay, Bison built
I
Yeoman
was
first,
just,
and now
I just saw that.
he's going IE.
So he's
Bison,
kind of a
commit to the lethality, build a Duskblade, do it. That's what you
hell
do.
yeah.
Oh, wait, he
I
didn't
love
even build a
Duskblade.
tier.
I love Duskblade as an item. Do it.
He doesn't have a tier, okay. That's like...
Well, it's because he's not crying.
That's like the shut up. That's like the purpose of the lethality build, though. Like, get here, you just stack mana, you poke for days. Even though the poke's not amazing.
Well, that's the same story as like the old mid lane Varus that we used to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Except it's not as strong. Sebastian is really scared of StarCraft.
I mean, he should be.
Okay, this is a tiny thing that kind of bugs me when people do this, but like people teleporting to like a lane tower instead of the tower in the base, where you can just walk, and I'm pretty sure it's shorter than recalling from the tower.
What?
I think teleporting to like tier 2 rather than the base tower. The next tower, sorry. Oh
wait.
OP's down, okay. C-Van Kog'Maw, hello. Bankruption going down onto Gert. General Dill just taking a bunch of CC, leaves him in the Cataclysm, and meanwhile Gert is just getting shredded by Bison and StarCraft. He's about to go down, yep, Bison picks up a kill. In the meantime though, Sebastian trying to pick off C-Van, but actually cannot. He doesn't have damage. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta see. So when you mean like TPing from base to a tower?
TPing to a tower to escape.
It doesn't matter what tower you TP to as long as you get the F out of dodge.
Yeah. But it's a very tiny thing, but like TPing to like tier 2 and then packing rather than TPing to base and then just walking back and like...
When you're trying to escape with a TP, you don't care about where you're TPing to, you just want to get out of
Oh
dodge. Oh my god, he stole Baron again.
Oh my
gosh.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that's
so
crazy.
Zorak is a god at everything except for
Kidding
skewing
me.
Baron.
Oh my god.
Dylan, why you do this?
Dylan. This
Oh
team is
my god.
10k gold down, but almost.
But they got Baron.
But they got
Hey,
Baron.
it's something.
As somebody, oh, and there's a pause. And it's Chris.
Okay, I'm
Speaking
a
of
couple
somebody
seconds
who
behind you
is
guys again, but who
speaking of
cares?
somebody who has tried to TP the F out of dodge from top lane before, when you're doing that, you don't think about where you're TPing to.
That's
time.
fair,
You're
but,
just
like, yeah.
you just look at the map, find the first thing you can press F1 or D if you run TP on D. I run TP on F, and you press it and you just try and go. You're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, but running TP on D is just fucking stupid. It should always be on F because Flash should
This
be
is
on
true.
D.
Flash is on
Because
D.
D is for Dlash.
If you want to flash alt, if you go your pinky's on Q, you have to do index from F to R rather than you just do.
Rich, do you play with your pinky on Q?
Yes.
Alright, everything you have just said is now invalidated.
No, but this is actually a thing.
Eric's opinion matters more now. Congratulations. Eric, do you play with your pinky on Q?
I play with my first finger on R. Does that count?
What? So, like, is your pinky on Q?
It goes back and forth between tab and Q a lot.
Well,
and
yeah,
shift.
mine does too.
My
yeah.
pinky
So,
actually
yeah.
like, moves constantly.
See, I use my left ring finger on QWQ. then
I've tried it.
WE.
I don't like that at all.
I don't
Oh,
either.
I can't do the other way. My pinky sucks.
actually bound the attack move to T.
My pinky goes
Ugh,
between
It
Q and
sounds
control,
weird. No, it sounds weird. But
and my
it's been
thumb goes
working.
between spacebar and
It's
all.
actually been
And
working.
then,
I hate having the shift click. I
I
don't
changed
like
mine to A.
what do you change to A? I'm sorry.
My attack move.
attack move. It's just
I
don't
use
have a
attack.
strong pinky at all. Like I'm a trombonist. I don't use my pinky.
What does that have to do with anything? What?
No, but
I agree.
instead of using my pinky, I use my index finger and use it on T.
I played euphonium. I don't use my pinky that often.
Oh, shit.
I use it when I'm playing a
I mean,
concert euphonium with 4 valves, but not
Oh,
in the
yeah.
marching band with 3
oh, yeah,
valves.
no.
And that
Yeah,
was
no.
what I did.
I
I didn't
don't-
use my pinky for that.
I don't have a strong pinky, and with like playing ADC and like clicking constantly, it's like
Alright,
index finger.
You know who
T.
doesn't use their pinky? Beef 92.
let's see in chat. If you use pinky on the Q key, say
I got
hashtag
you.
pinky on Q.
Wait, I got no. I got you.
Alright, you gonna create a poll? Alright. So what is it? Pinky on Q or ring finger on Q?
This has been debated like 5 times in the
Also,
groups.
is a hot dog a sandwich? I
Hot dog
say
is a
yes.
sandwich. Oh, I saw this thing. Okay, so okay, lettuce wraps are a thing.
No, Rich,
Oh,
I
no.
literally posted this. Rich,
No,
I
still-
posted that. You cannot take credit for this.
No, I'm not taking credit. I still want to talk about it though. lettuce wraps
The,
are
the
a
game
thing.
is back. Stop.
Shut up. I don't
That's a
care.
pause discussion.
Lettuce wraps are a thing.
We're done. Next pause, you can talk about lettuce wraps. And then you will let us
Heads
wrap.
of lettuce are just lettuce wrapped
Rich,
in more lettuce.
Rich,
People
stop.
consider a lettuce wrap a sandwich,
Stop.
so is a
Rich,
head of
I
lettuce a
swear I'm
sandwich?
muting you now. Oh my god. Oh my
I think I
god.
just killed Greg. I
You
don't take
can't think
I don't
when
take
I'm
credit.
the one who
Don't
posted.
take credit. I don't take credit for this whatsoever. I just wanted to say it.
Oh my god. And looks like we're set up around this ocean drag.
Thing is,
Honestly,
I don't consider a wrap a sandwich, so a lettuce is not a sandwich.
honestly, if you're the animated, I'm fine giving this up and just letting they. Oh, they don't have Baron.
It's an ocean dragon.
Or did Sebastian not have Baron?
Sebastian doesn't have what? Oh, did he die?
How does he not have Baron?
I don't
What?
know.
Did the pause during when Baron was up like
no.
messed it
Everyone
up?
else has Baron. Did he?
Sebastian was just dead when it
Oh,
happened.
he
I
was
think.
dead when he stole Baron. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, never mind. I was like, so this is actually fine because Sebastian split push with Baron. Only he didn't have Baron. Never mind.
He also left the
Rip.
tank ward in this push.
He's gonna TP to it. Mind gaming.
Oh my god.
Sebastian stupid macro.
Yo, that's the best pink ward I've ever seen.
Look at you guys see Sebastian's chat macro.
I know.
What?
Get
Hold on, I'm blowing this
reporting him
up.
to Rito.
It's that bug love pony chain. I'm coming.
I'm done. That's going back down to 0. I don't want to see this anymore.
I would appreciate it if Eric would pay attention to the game.
Yo, I am paying attention to the game. It's
Instead
Rich
of
who's talking
debating
about
whether
fucking
heads
lettuce.
of lettuce are a sandwich.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Rungert.
Oh no, good. No. He's got Dylan next to him, and Dylan is like, I'm sorry.
Starcraft
no.
did just go pure tank though.
Who went pure tank?
Starcraft.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, as
what
you
you
should.
doing on?
Yeah, but he just doesn't have enough damage to kill it.
Oh. Dylan
Oh,
found Bison. Bison does flash out, but he does get
Ooh.
melted.
Oh,
by
he's
Jake
dead.
and Shane. Oh, I'm sorry, my game froze.
Fogma, though.
Hold up. Wait 2 seconds.
Fogma
Get the
Oh,
red
there
buff
we go.
not dying.
Ram coming in. Zerock ulting in onto General.
They have to
Oh,
kill
Oh
Fogma.
my god. Kog'Maw laying down the damage.
There, they got him.
Oh my god, they don't quite get OP yet. OP does.
Wait, do they win this fight?
Is going to go down. Badix, I think, does take down Flame Panda, though. He takes down Seaman. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
Darius is
God.
popping off. Zerock gets
Oh!
Bug
Shut
love
down.
pony chain.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Triple kill for Sebastian. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. My game froze for like 5 seconds
Oh
in the middle.
my
of
gosh.
I
That fight
am
was insane. Started off really well with General though getting a really huge pick on Bison actually. It was kind of the Jarvan Xerath combo where Jarvan holds him in place and Xerath kills him. And then
Go ahead.
Darius just ran down there. I didn't even see Darius kill the rest of them. I was watching the fight on the top lane when they were trying to peel Zerock off of Jingo.
When they're not just going in and feeding individually and they work together as a team, they
It's
do well.
amazing! Oh my gosh!
Honestly, I
what
mean,
concept.
you know, as much as it's like, as horrible as it's true. I mean, like, you know, people
Oh,
are just
yeah.
going in trying to make plays when really all you need to do is just group up and, you know, let Dylan shot call whatever you're doing. I mean,
Dylan
Dylan
shot
did
call.
perfectly. Dylan ulted
Yeah.
right in there. They knew exactly who they were killing in the beginning, and then after that, it was just easy. You had the numbers advantage.
It was a
You know,
4v5.
you know,
Yep. After that, it was yeah, really well played fight by Big Anime Titties, and that's the type of stuff they have to do to get back into this game. And it all kind of started with that Baron Steel. That Baron Steel is like gave life to the Big Anime Titties. It like I don't want to say it. I was gonna say something really bad. I'm gonna take it back.
I mean, now you should just say it.
I was gonna say gave them a boob job, but
Wow, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Get him off the stream.
Sebastian.
Suspension.
Oh no!
Okay, he
You-
flashes out.
Oh no!
Yes, remember what I was talking about 2 seconds ago about what
Hey.
they should not be doing?
They just did it.
You know,
They just like to
No.
keep doing it, I guess.
You know what would have kept that from being? Would have let Sebastian know that that was happening?
And Gert's also going in.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
remember
so much
what we
damage.
just talked about?
He like went in to avoid the knockup from the Ram, but
Wait,
just take
Gert
it.
has a thorn mail, but no one else has any kind of grievous wounds, and there's a fetish shit Warwick.
I mean, Morello. You had Morello on Jingo.
Yeah, but you get Zurok below 40% health.
I mean, what else is Jingo gonna buy?
I mean,
You're not gonna buy Thormal and Darius. You
No,
want the Deadmans. You need the
yeah.
boost speed. You're not gonna buy it on Jarvan. And you don't have the gold yet for EXE, although if you would have gone EXE before the last
Honestly,
Whisper on
I think you
I'm
should have just
happy-
bought a redemption.
if I'm OP, I would have bought an Executioner's Calling before Last Whisper.
If I were Gert, I would just buy a redemption
I can't disagree with that.
instead of Thornmail.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would help your team so much, especially bad. Like Varus ultimates, you all used your redemption.
Because you know where they're gonna be. It's not like your team can move out of it. You know what's getting a lot of mileage right now?
What?
That pink ward.
Yeah, you're right.
Sebastian. It's been there a long time.
It has.
Is a
Living the
ward
dream.
useful?
Is this
It
the
never
Baron?
died, if it's never
Is
spied
this-
by anyone but doesn't actually
Yeah, I know.
spot anyone else?
I mean, it spots that they're not there,
It spots that they're not in one specific Haro lane.
but then you know where they're not. So then you can process of elimination
Oh
where
my
they
God.
are.
Good.
Next level strats, dude. Put pink wards in a place that nobody will ever go, and then you know they're not there. And then they stay there forever, and you save 75 gold. Times like 18 for how many pink wards you buy. It's new meta, dude. Place pink wards in random lane bushes. I love it.
God.
I'm 100% trolling you right now, in case you couldn't tell.
I'm aware.
I think if you're big amateurs, you just keep looking for like these really good pick fights. Like you have a decent pick up. You got damage between the Xayah and the Xerath. You got the Xerath stun, Xayah's pullback. I think it's her E, right? Yeah, it's her E. You got the Maokai root. You got Jarvan knockups. You still teamfight well, but you still have the ability to look for and find picks. And they do still have two immobile 80 carries, which are Jarvan's favorite prey, if you will. Are immobile squishies.
Yeah, Rich knows that.
Oh.
Shut up.
Get it because you play immobile squishies?
I'm aware.
I get it.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I want to see a third Baron steal from General.
Baron right now.
Oh my god.
Do it.
I would
Gerg-
exit the game if we got a third Baron steal.
The Gerg Baron call for no reason. Although that's not an off idea. Like start it, see if they like answer it.
No.
You know.
They have
It's
StarCraft.
No,
StarCraft's tank
no.
can take the Baron.
That is the absolute worst idea ever.
Well, you start it and pull off. You start it and pull
You've
off.
already lost 2 Barons. What is the point? Why would you
Get him to come to
50-50?
you.
Just go
Get him
get
to
the
come to you.
inhib.
It's about
No.
baiting it at that point.
No, it's not.
Oh.
They're not. They're just gonna keep getting vision of it over and over again. You put a. They have. Think about it. The red team has the backside of the Baron pit, so they can just keep
true.
putting wards over the wall.
That's
I mean-
really hard to bait against red team. Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
I
like, dude, the
I
fact that
didn't think about
Dylan has
side- I didn't
stolen
think
it
about side
twice,
advantage.
you do not want a 50-50. He's gonna do it again. You know it. 100% guarantee if there's a 50-50 in this game. If there's a 50-50 in this game and he does not steal it, I will mystery skin on this stream. You heard it here
you heard
I
first.
guess the
You
point.
It
the
has to
point
be
I was making-
it can't be like a
Stop.
stupid, just
Stop,
he has to fight
please.
50-50.
The point I was making wasn't that to like go for it, but to like force him to come to you, force him to have to answer, and then like just look for the pick on the jungler. That's kind of the play I was looking for. Like get it down to about 5k, 4k health till he starts poking around. See if he goes in early, or see if you find a catch. You bait it that way. You make them come to you because they're not gonna fight you right now. Bang entities. They're just gonna let this game stall out, catch farm, hit a power spike, which isn't what Gerg 5 wants. Gerg 5 wants to press their advantage, press their tempo. And pressing our tempo right now either requires the ability to siege, which is hard to do against the engage of Jarvan, Maokai, and the damage of wave clear of Xerath, or it's pressing against an objective. And they're not gonna big entities aren't gonna even step up to this objective unless they know it's started. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Diners, drive-ins, and wait, who took Baron?
What?
Siren Delphi with that one in chat.
Oh, Siren. I already mystery skinned the Baron Slayer. Oh, he already mystery skinned.
Oh no! The USS, the OP is gonna
Oh,
get
he's alive!
He is forcing the flash out.
Oh my god!
Oh, come on, Jingo! Oh.
Sebastian.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Another kill. Hi, Sebastian. Nice flash away from Django, actually. But Gertz next up. Nice sapling, actually, to slow them all down. But yeah, actually, Gertz gonna get out alive.
So much for everything I said about
Yeah.
them like not being able to find a fight and all that. They just found a fight. I didn't see how it happened.
Yo,
So
you
You ready? Here it is.
They found Dylan. Dylan flashes away.
They're another AD
but
carry.
Dirk-
This might be a game if they fight
Dirk
this.
gets hooked, and he's gonna go down. Zerak takes him down. They are low.
Zareth is still alive though, so they
Yeah.
still have wave. If they can get on and kill Zareth, that's their in. But they have to. But Bison is recalling.
Bison has to recall because he's really low, and one Zerak keeps
I-
probably killing him.
I
actually.
don't discount that. So they win the fight, but do they get any objective off the back end of it?
They won't.
All
might.
honestly, all that's happening is they're going to be able to get wave pressure back top lane and get priority back in that lane, which gives them more.
Oh
than
man, here he is.
Even Dylan doesn't get
Or
knocked up, and just gets one dead man's blade auto and just runs out.
Oh, I'm a little behind.
Oh wait, he built his easy route.
Interesting. I like it though.
I'm at 34, 41, 42.
I'm caught up now.
41. I'm like
I
a
was just,
second
like,
behind
second.
Greg.
Alright,
So
what are you
yeah,
at now,
so
right
that's
edge?
Wait,
50.
7.
51.
Oh, I'm like a second behind you guys. Although my
Alright,
game
you-
also like freezes
Are you
for
gonna catch
like, a
up?
second every time I try,
I'll-
so
What are
Honestly,
you right now? Last time.
4,
Go ahead, Rich.
06, 07.
Cool. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Honestly, you're the one doing play by play. So like, as long
Oh
as
no, yeah. And it just
Yeah, I
moves
agree.
for like half
what's
a
happening
second.
on your screen, that's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. You're not,
Just keep doing your thing and
Yeah.
talking when shit happens.
if you guys are a bit off, I don't care.
I mean, that still is fine for big anime 2s though. Like, I say fine. It really is fine, but like, they gave up the picks and literally gave up no objectives.
The comic of like the dog in the house that's on fire and you just sipping coffee like everything's fine.
It's starting to get to that. It's starting to
The
get to
house
that
is on
time in
fire.
the game where Garrick 5 is realizing they're not going to be able to siege against Xerath and go for a 50-50 Baron play where Dylan steals it.
And Greg has to give up mystery.
And I had to give up. No, if Dylan steals it, I don't give up anything. You give up a mystery skin.
No!
If
you
Dylan
said-
does not steal it, I
I'll
give up a mystery skin.
I'll give a mystery skin.
Alright,
Oh,
Rich will,
Steals it.
because Eric is just a whiny little baby.
I've mistook what you said.
So you in then too? Match
I don't have
Rich's.
RP. I don't have RP right now.
See? They're like...
Because I spent all my RP mystery gifting you some dumbass Heimerdinger skin.
the greatest
Oh,
Heimerdinger
then
skin.
we might not have to have it back because they're
Like-
gonna find general. Their old chain corruption goes wide though, not gonna hit OP.
Good disengage. Good disengage
Yeah.
by Big Anime Titties.
Yes, and that is. Let's see, one ult down
But
for
Dylan
BAT.
is only. But Dylan is half health, which makes this
Two.
really dangerous.
Yeah, he's gonna have to back.
Oh, they're doing it now.
Oh,
Oh, here it is!
okay.
Here it
Not
is!
having
go.
splash.
This is it!
Oh god,
Dylan's
I'm lagging.
Oh, man!
You can't keep him reading vision.
Oh,
They're backing
Oh,
off.
they're getting off it, they're getting off it.
Nothing
oh,
happened.
hi Sebastian. Okay. Starcraft's gonna miss the charge. Oh no. Okay. I
They
want
respect
Greg- I want
it.
Greg to
They
give
really
him
do.
this.
They respect it. They know that Dylan has that 50-50 steal potential.
Well, that's what I was talking about them doing. Just starting it and backing off. Starting it, backing off. Doing just the vision bait does some, but
But like, they should just be split pushing. I mean, that's what they
I
really
mean I
should
don't
be doing.
disagree with that. But it's hard to split push with a sub top laner because it takes so much synergy.
I mean, you just send your jungler there. You just keep your jungler top pushing while the rest of your team does the rest of
Oh,
the
they take
stuff across the
Blasco?
map.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's
Xerox
take
is
Blasco.
10-1. You can
They're
kill
starting
probably
it.
2 people.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Round 2. He eat a little early. Oh my god, Chris.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh,
We need to like, create a rule about this.
well, wait, it's like we did or something.
We have a rule. He hasn't broken it yet.
Yeah, but like for pausing in the middle of big fights.
I mean, if
a
you
player
DC, you
DCs,
DC.
like yeah.
Oh,
can't
there's
decide
another
when you
rule you
DC.
can't talk about the game. That's what it should be.
That I'll agree with, especially if a big fight's happening. If literally nothing's happening, I'm okay with it. But if a big fight's happening and you can like literally micro a team fight, like, yo, something's about to happen to me right now. I'm about to get it.
I think that's gonna be a will come next week. Stay tuned, PMA LCS fans.
Next time on Dragon Ball Pause.
Hey, we should.
All right.
I mean, we could enlist people to be referees, and like, if there's a pause, just like sit there and like, oh yeah, you guys aren't talking. I don't know.
And if they're talking, like, make sure it's not about what actually is about to happen.
Yeah.
All
All right, so what do you? They're backing off the Baron. You have to
100%.
assume they are. There's no
There's
way.
no way they're not. It's only at 7k health. Like, there's too much time for Big MA2 to respond to this, even though OP's bot, but I don't think they know that OP's bot.
Sebastian's mid right now. He could just roam up right now and make a play. Opie's not really bottom.
if he... Well, he's definitely not by Baron.
Opie's, yeah. But Sebastian is.
I mean, but the problem with Sebastian roaming up and taking mid is
Oh,
that
here we
they
go.
converge on
All
him if they
three.
need. So I don't think that's...
They're just gonna run, I assume.
There.
No.
They're staying on it.
Oh. Bison's still going for it.
The 4k health, Maokai ult coming in. And they backed off.
This is 10.
Oh my god! They're teasing us!
Oh my god.
They're teasing us right
They
now.
found Sebastian.
This is unreal.
Sebastian- Okay, cool.
They're just doing a Baron dance. Okay, hold up. What about 50-50 on Elder? Does the bet still
No.
stand? No?
No.
Just
No,
Baron?
no, no.
Okay, just
Only Baron.
Wait, that's a pussy way to do it, Greg.
He's 2 for 0 on Baron steals, not 2 for 0 on Elder steals.
So, it's just as impactful.
That's a debatable
Slightly
statement.
less.
It's
Slightly less.
very debatable when they have a 3-stack Elder if he steals it away
Still
and they don't
pretty
get a 3-stack Elder.
impactful, but slightly less. Oh, Bison found the pink.
Warwick might just go solo Elder, actually. I actually really like that, if a fight doesn't happen. A fight's about to happen, Warwick's gonna have to leave.
Yep.
Oh!
Sebastian?
Finding Sebastian though, and
Oh,
he's
no.
just gonna get melted. Is he? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, T-Ven's gonna take him down. Ram coming out, and they're gonna send it just onto Gurk. Not gonna quite land on the chain corruption again. Barely missing Gurk. Her flashes out, but he's just getting melted as well. A nice route from OP to stall them out a little bit. Gurk goes down though. Starcraft picking up yet another kill for himself.
Remember when I said Darius is tough to team fight into this comp with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Oh, Baron.
I mean, Dylan is still alive.
Dylan's alive.
Maybe like, I wonder if... I wish there were some way that you could like...
I didn't realize that he's 2-1, so he's not 2-0, he's 2-1. I didn't realize that, that's my mistake.
I wish there was some way to
Let's
like...
go. He's gonna do it right now.
Coming. Dylan's coming, boys. Oh my god.
Oh, he has that. Oh man.
Warwick, wait, Warwick, no, stay in the
Warwick,
stay in the
no,
Baron.
Stay in the pit.
Stay in the Baron.
Oh my gosh!
He went in a little early.
Oh, he went in early, this is a mistake! Oh, he didn't get it! Alright.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Mistake again, I'll own up to
Hey,
it.
Greg. Hey, Greg.
Oh, you let me down, Dylan.
I forgot what I was saying. Damn.
That's also Elder, actually.
Oh, I think it'd be really cool if there were like some ability or item in the game active where like if you can like fake that you're dead, and the enemy team thinks you're dead, but you're really alive.
Just send the death message on the screen.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but like with crop, that wouldn't work with proper crops.
Oh, it would, but
killed.
it'd be troll as fuck. But
Oh,
I think it'd be
solo
fun as
queue,
shit.
that'd be dope.
Yeah, because like, oh, their jungler's dead. Wait, their jungler's here. Like, that'd be amazing. Or like, if the jungler's dead, like, you can gift your smite to his ally for a moment or something.
Oh,
Some
God,
really
that would
cool
be
next
OP
level
as
shit. Or might be caught out.
We don't want this. He like doesn't do
He's
damage.
literally dying off of Thorn now.
In other news, my scented candle still smells nice.
Alright.
This is my new obsession. I'm not sorry at all.
What? Oh, yeah.
It's like, why am I friends with this kid?
Who said I was friends with you?
You right.
Uh.
Oh, hi Zorak, hi General Bill, okay. That's...
Alright, so that happened. Zerak is 10, 1, and 11 on Warwick. Fuck
Oh,
this shit.
Gurt's gonna get caught by the hook. The fear from Zerak as well.
Auto
He is now
attack.
attacking.
Fast.
He's now attack. Oh, Zerak missing the no, but he's just gonna melt Dylan, and Gurt getting feared and gets melted. It's a Bison goes down to Jingle and Chain. That's actually pretty huge. That's one of the carries down. Jingle and
Well,
Chain
that's
doesn't
their
get
tower pressure.
Yeah.
They don't have tower damage, really. I guess they have War Triforce. No, never mind.
Oh, they have
He's
War
alive.
Triforce getting looted up, but they have Baron, they have Elder, they do have some tower damage. They also have Redemptive Sebastian.
Sebastian, my dude,
tried this like
please.
5 times, it doesn't work. Goes down to Blink Damage. General they'll go in, Cataclysm, 1v3, C-Man will get the zonies off. And
Yeah.
General will fall to Zerak. The Ram gonna get onto OP.
Oh.
And he goes down. StarCraft on a killing spree. That's gonna be game. 4 kills for Dirt 5.
I think that was kind of. Big MATs were
Actually,
in a position.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's
And
not
the
over
Flash
yet.
Hook. Well,
They do still have Xerath.
It's not over yet.
okay, it's not quite over.
Damage.
Yet. Oh,
Damages.
back up though.
Oh my
it's not
god,
over.
this game, this
It's
series.
not over.
Kill
It's
them.
31-9, but they're fighting, man. They are fighting until the
This
very
game should have
end.
been over like 12 minutes ago.
T5
I
has
think
not
they're-
closed this out
This is
yet.
what separates.
That Baron steal was what did it.
I think this is what separates Gurg 5 from like the top teams, like just closing out games. And this is how it's how it is
Yeah,
in
I
regular
agree with that
LCS too.
100%.
It's like that's the difference between top and mid tier teams. Like, can you close out games? Like
Gurg-
they both
yeah.
get the win, but like how clean is it?
Well, like Gurg 5 is solid at getting early leads, and like they've had games where they get early leads and they throw, too.
Yeah.
And a couple of them. Like it's. I think back to the game where the Speedy Ramus meme really took off, where Give Me That Ace like somehow came back from that game
Oh my god.
on the backs of Theatrics D2 promos. Like
That was ridiculous.
Why are we still awake?
I don't know. Yeah, Gar gets 3
did
now
enough
for
last
us.
Sebastian
Coast,
might be.
baby.
I think Sebastian's 100% dead.
No, he's good.
Oh, there's no Rylai's on Kog'Maw.
Oh yeah, he
I don't know if
was.
he doesn't have Rylai's. That's an
Sonya's
odd
Rab.
blast bone.
Sonya's Rabs, Seraph's, Luden's okay. That's still a good build, but like no Rylai's, let's hurt their face tight. A little bit. Yeah, OP like doesn't do damage to StarCraft. You've got off like 5 autos and StarCraft is just, yeah.
I'm on, and he healed up the damage already. All,
Exactly,
like,
Warmogs. Once you get Warmogs, you don't have to go back to base.
literally, because you can just keep buying.
Exactly.
What a dumb champion.
Exactly.
All-Star Moody, don't tell me to go to bed. I'll stay up as late as I want. You're not my real mom.
Oh my god.
Wait, but you don't have a real mom.
What?
I don't know.
I do.
Oh, I've been fooled.
Anyway.
I've been hoodwinked.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's in the tower, too. No!
Lol,
the
just
mark
one
treads. Under tower, lol, nope, not. And I took no
I
damage.
can't handle this game anymore. Oh, hi Sebastian.
Oh.
Oh, they're going in. Okay, that's a huge cataclysm on
Oh
the
my
carry,
god.
but Dylan is just being
Jarvan's alive.
Oh, Bison's down!
Oh,
Jarvan's
yeah,
still
Bison
alive.
does go down. Jingo Unchained.
Wait.
I killed that.
Under the tower, under your tower.
StarCraft is just monkey foring. But Zerak is in there
Oh
as well.
my
That's
god.
gonna melt.
They're just so tanky, there's nothing you can do against it.
Yeah. This is what pains me about being an 80.
It's not over yet.
It's not over. It is
I mean, it's
not
triple in
over
him.
yet.
It's not over
With
yet.
Baron up in a minute. Oh my god, that dude.
Okay.
Zera's a dumb champion too.
Oh,
This
no,
game's
you're
full
right.
of dumb champions.
You-
Oh,
Use
the
you.
General Dill is just running around. This is kind of tanky, but Zaya is not. I don't
If they
even
can
know.
get on to Seavan, Seavan is like 2 health.
General
If Seavan
Dill-
gets sneezed on, he'll just catch the flu and immediately die.
like, OP is not doing damage to StarCraft. Oh my god.
Oh.
Good. Oh, Zerak dodging out the Feather Recall actually with his ultimate, but they're just gonna get this.
It's been so
StarCraft knew. He's just
Ooh. That's
Oh, they
Seaman.
got the Seavan.
Oh, the perfectly
Cataclysm
timed
is
roll
not up
from
yet.
Bingo and Chain. Cataclysm, you're right, he is not up. General Dill fleeing now. StarCraft is...
Oh my god.
Friends,
Okay.
it is not over yet.
Wait, that's Baron. Just keep Xerath and base and wave clear. Go take Baron.
What is this game?
Go take Baron. Just keep Steven and base. What's happening?
I don't
My
know.
brain. If Big M80s win this, Gurg 5 is literally the throw team of this split.
Oh my gosh.
This would not be the first time that they've thrown with this type of lead. Oh my god.
Well, Gurg 5 are just gonna start Baron anyway. No, they're not. They're not that though.
Oh.
I think.
They could.
They have 2 dead. This is a 5v3. I'm surprised they're not putting more pressure on this man. I guess they have the Master Heat.
They need to keep this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi Zerok.
Oh no.
They're going on the hook land.
Oh no, neither of your carries are there.
And then by carries.
Yeah. That's why you need to keep just one of the carries. Like, you shouldn't have kept all 3 of your laners.
By the way, the 50-50 rule does not stack. It is only a one-time offer.
Okay, fine.
Nope.
But you still have to give a mystery skin.
Sorry, friends of PMA LCS.
Do that after the game.
He's gonna do it this time though.
Do it after the game.
They're gonna just kill him.
20 minutes.
You're gonna just
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
kill
yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Speedy Warwick. Oh, he flashes over the wall.
Oh.
The StarCraft. Okay, but
Oh,
it's a
dude.
Bison
my
does
God.
Baron before doing
It was a good attempt. I mean, as far as
Cataclysm.
your best efforts to try to do so.
the derp.
He played
of
that
just
so well,
sitting
too.
in a Cataclysm while Jarvan's dead.
Yeah.
Just derp.
That's when you just start to dance. Well, this should be game.
Should be. You say should be, but
50-minute game.
two
It's
50
not over yet.
2 50-minute games in a
It's
series.
not over
A game that
yet.
started at midnight. No.
Oh my god.
Well, what was it that we told Rich he could do? Oh, Rich, tell the letters joke.
I already did.
I don't even remember it. Tell it again.
So
Without Eric being rude.
So lettuce
Yeah, I
wraps.
was eager this time.
Lettuce wraps are a thing. Heads of lettuce are just lettuce wrapped in more lettuce, so it's a lettuce wrap. Oh my god! Wait, are we on pause? Or is my game freezing out?
My game is freaking out too.
Okay. Oh, okay. The game did unpause. They're gonna end it. Finally.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finishing.
That was
Yeah.
anticlimactic.
I'm refinishing the lettuce joke. I'll restart.
Oh
So-
my god.
Okay, so lettuce wraps exist, correct? Okay. Heads of lettuce are lettuce wrapped in more lettuce, and so it's a lettuce wrap. Some people consider wraps to be sandwiches. I do not, but some people do. So a head of lettuce is a lettuce wrap, and a wrap is a sandwich. So a head of lettuce is a sandwich.
I hate you so
Right.
much. Anyway, so
Again, for
So,
the record, I don't consider
really
it
quick,
to actually be a sandwich.
really quick. Straw poll results about the pinky and the ring finger. Pinky got 2 votes. Ring finger got no votes, and Beef 92 got 1 vote. So
You're incorrect.
Twitch chat has spoken.
Which
Alright,
has
and now
spoken
I'm gonna put up a new poll for player of the game, game 2, and this is
I'm updating the standings.
I
StarCraft
can update standings.
Huh?
I can update standings.
I'm doing it as we speak. Fuck
While
you.
we're doing this,
Now you can do it.
whoever wants to talk first, MVP game 2.
Zerok.
Go ahead.
Zerok.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
I
question.
don't think there's any way you can say anybody else. His early game was nuts. I mean, the only way you could say is because he gave up a Baron once, but I mean, he did enough to make up for that it's okay.
Yeah.
He was 12-1 and 15 or something. Like the dude.
So let's talk about the overall outlook for the LCS. So the top 6 teams make it right now. Rich, can you bring up the standings while the
hold
MVP vote's going through?
up. Yes, hold on a second. Can view, boop. Let me hop over here. Wrong thing. Properties. Okay.
All
There we
right.
go.
So so if we look at the standings now. So we'll update this here once, but GDA actually tied down for 6th with, well, no, they got 3 points, correct?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, so they're one behind. So the top 6 teams will make the playoffs. So right now GDA is sitting at 6 with 7 points. So G5 will be 1 point behind them. But their remaining matches, they play us, We Are Rhino, and Slap Number Goose. So we'll see how that one concludes for them. As for BAT, they are now they're still at 3. Go ahead.
GDA technically has a better game record than us, so are they in 5th and we in 6th, even though we have the same number of points?
Well, we'll go to your tiebreaker with them first.
Okay, we haven't played them.
Then there you go.
So it's a crapshoot for now.
Okay, let's just say we're tied, so I feel better about myself.
I mean,
So-
for now, since you haven't played, yeah.
So this is the end of week 6. These are what this is like, because we kind of had 5 and 6 together. This is almost like our halfway kind of point in a sense. 1 game ahead of our halfway point. But so these are what the standings look like.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, this is a split.
Yeah.
Did you
I
did you update it? Yeah, especially after the poo at SMM today.
Yep,
I think
standings are up.
I think for if I may put forth a bold prediction, I think the top 4 teams are in playoffs at this point. They're not like guaranteed, but I think that's my prediction is that In Valley,
There's-
Pooh,
I-
BGM,
us-
and War will make playoffs, and then it's really a crapshoot then between. Honestly, I think at this point, Rich Travoge, give me that ace and Gerg 5.
Yeah.
For the last few spots, especially since Big Enemy Tinnies now don't have the tiebreaker over Gerg 5. Granted, they could get into a tiebreak situation with Rip or maybe that ace, and I don't know who does
They
they
tied Give Me That Ace, they haven't played us yet.
So give me that ace is still a tie. Like that one's still kind of up in the air, and that will very much depend on how Rip BAT goes. But yeah, I think at this point, obviously there's still a potential for Big MATD, Spanish Torpedoes, or Slapnut to all make playoffs. It's a long road ahead, and I think you're really looking at, especially with some of the matchups between Rip, GDA, and G5 coming up in the next 3 weeks, you're really looking at some of those as your key matchups as far as who will take the last 2 playoff spots. And then there's
By the way,
always the question. Go
If
ahead.
if HVG, poo, or BGM win 1 match, they're automatically in the playoffs.
Yes. Actually, if
And I think then
if tonight was a
Rhino-
tie, then Pooh and HVG would have secured playoffs, but not
What?
yet.
No, they wouldn't have because of GDA still.
No. But
Oh, I see
GDA
what you're
is
saying.
six.
Yeah, you're right.
They
You're
just
right.
need to be how
You're right.
I guess now 9 points above number 7, but they're not. So yeah,
Oh, this is exciting. I'm excited to see how this
Oh,
turns out in the end.
we have a
It's
playoff
there-
race
like-
now.
It's close.
Yeah, I think it's more of a playoff race than we've had ever before. I'm not gonna lie, because like teams are, it's actually close. Like first split, you pretty much knew who was making it and who wasn't. Second split, same deal. This split, it's kind of a crapshoot, and you really don't know who's gonna be the number 1 and number 2 seed yet. Obviously,
Not at all.
obviously, Hidden Valley and Pooh have the advantage on that because well, they're in first place time right now. But yeah, a lot of fun to come. Do HEG and Pooh still have to play? Yeah, that's week 9. That might be the week that
Yeah,
decides.
that's
first
good.
seed
This-
going into
Oh,
playoffs.
I
That's gonna decide
can't
first.
wait.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
God.
be real.
Oh, that week is gonna be great. Pooh
Woo.
versus HVG, BAT versus S&M. Okay, maybe not that much, but also Rip versus GDA. Like we're tied for 5th. That could be huge.
Yeah,
that's
lots of big matches coming up. So
week 9.
get ready. And moving back to the matter at hand, Zorak was named MVP player of
Okay.
the game for game 2. So
Let's,
mucho congratulaciones.
Holy moly, friends.
let's hop up and get him in
So
here.
I don't have Zorak added on league, so somebody gotta go get him.
Wait.
And then
Xerox
go
is
get
no
the
longer on Discord.
Capitanos. Go get El Capitanos.
Hi, hello.
Oh, they're already in here.
Zorak went to bed, by the way.
Oh, Rip.
What a lame-o.
Where's Steven?
Zorak went to bed.
So are you his... Oh, okay. Or he's gone. Steven, talk to us on your 120 ping.
Jesus.
That's what I used to play on, was 120. It was actually awful, but I didn't know it was awful until I had 50 ping. I'm like,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
how did
I played on 95 before they moved the servers, and then they moved the servers, and I got 30, and I was like, oh my god, what have I been missing out on all my
anybody
life?
who's like, I went to 50 ping from 15 and it was so bad, I'm like, listen.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone.
I went to
bitches about
80
it.
from 20.
Okay,
so-
that actually kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, but anyway, it
I
was a
went
very
from-
much a fun series to watch tonight. We had a lot of fun casting. We actually did.
Wait, I don't think Chris has permissions to speak in this channel.
That's so weird, what?
He'll figure it out.
He's got to get good.
He was probably server muted at one point, or like channel muted or something. That's actually hilarious. He didn't have permission to speak. So we're gonna open it up to questions, but I don't currently have one off the top of my head. So
I don't either, I'm just tired.
questions from the chat, or Greg, or Rich, or Sean, since Sean's here for some reason.
Oh, good. Those are exciting games, actually.
No, General
Tried-
Dill.
I made him a Symphonian that
Hey,
Hey, I can speak.
Oh,
Hey. Actually, I do have a question. How did you guys? I guess is Dylan not here? Does Dylan not? Dylan log off?
Don't.
Hey, there you are. So I just want to go back to the immediate game just to talk about it. I want to hear kind of just from, doesn't matter what members from both teams though. So G5 had a pretty substantial lead for a majority of the game, but honestly there were points where it looked like BAT could actually bring it back. So I kind of want to hear on both sides, from the side of G5, how you guys were trying to close that out and maybe differ up your strategy, and then from the other side, how were you just trying to make that comeback? So let's start with the winning side. So G5, anyone have any comments?
Well, for our side, we basically the whole time. I mean, obviously, early game, Brett popped off super hard, just like went around the map, killed everybody.
yeah, seriously.
So like he steamrolled pretty much the entire early game. Everyone didn't have to worry about anything. Like Dylan had to follow. I feel like Dylan had to like follow him around and try to prevent him from doing more. But and then towards the middle of the game, we like had a pretty good lead, but I think there was an issue with we couldn't figure out whether we wanted to fight or we wanted to take objectives like straight up and try, because we couldn't siege against the Zerath, so we needed Baron, but we couldn't take Baron because Dylan was alive. So we had like a predicament, and we were just like, what do we do?
Oh wait, who gets the mystery skin?
And yeah, so I think game 2 was just a bit of like a what do we do in the middle of the game, and then once we got picks, we started like doing things. So.
Did you guys hear that I bet a mystery skin that Dylan would steal Baron 50-50, and he did not at that one time? So
Oh yeah.
thanks,
Greg,
Dylan. No, I'm just kidding.
Greg and I bet on it. Greg. What was
Greg,
it?
I'm the king of Baron Steals. I don't want to hear it.
I was talking you up, man. I was talking you up.
I mean, 2 for
hardcore.
2 is still a pretty good rate on Baron Steals. Not gonna lie.
2 for
Honestly,
3.
that was one of the most fun series. I
Wait,
think
you were
this
two-
split by far.
'Cause
I-
the last,
Oh,
the last
you
one.
2 for 3,
Hit on the
right,
last
right. I forgot about the one in the first game.
Yeah, it was not bad. I definitely was like, oh shit, they took the Baron, but like I feel like we were still ahead by a lot, right?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
The Baron Seal that they got that game, it just kind of gave them life for like 5 minutes, and then they had one good team fight where they all fought as a unit. They fought together. They made the play they had to, and then Smash got picked,
Yeah.
and then Gert got picked, and it just kept going on that way for a while.
Sweet. Well, I'm all out of questions. I think that was just.
I honestly don't have anything. So yeah. Looking ahead to next week. First, we're all caught up. Finally.
Hey,
Even though this week was supposed to be an off week, but it's okay. So next week we have one match scheduled right now. That is RIP versus HVG. That is going to be Wednesday at 11 p.m. EST. The other matches we got coming at you: TST versus BAT, BGM versus GDA, which should be pretty hyped too. Number 3 versus tied for number 5, SNM versus G5, and I think the match of the week: Pooh versus War.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's
That's
what
gonna
we've
be
been
so
matching-
much fun.
we've been match of the week like 4 times this split. I love it.
Because you're in.
We're
the
gonna have a
top.
recap show tomorrow. I think.
Oh, that.
around
Yeah, I think we will. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking. I don't know what time we're looking at. 8 EST.
something.
Like
I
that.
do have a question.
Probably around 9 EST. We'll say.
Keep an eye out for the specific time. But for now,
Before we go,
yeah. Oh,
wait, I have a question from the chat that I just saw. From Bunky Knudsen, eh? Can you ask C-Man why Brett chose Warwick Game 2 and how he utilized his lead?
Oh, well, obviously the Rammus was banned. I don't know if you guys saw pick ban, but
Yeah, we did.
the Rammus was banned from the first game, which like was really good in terms of engage and peeling. And then we were asking what he wanted to play, and I think the choices was either Warwick or I forget what the other one was. Gragas, and it was like to try to be able to fight the 2v2 or like fight the Jarvan and Darius top lane. And he said the Warwick felt better in that regard.
Yeah, Gragas would feel so bad in that.
Yeah, so I think that's why he chose that, and it's also we're aiming for more early game. I think that game, especially with the idea that we didn't want them to get the late game Darius going and like having the Xayah do damage. So,
gotcha.
But yeah. Wait, in game 1, what are they asking?
They're asking why your top laner and jungler both left the Baron pit when the Baron was at 1500 health.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Wait, you mean like the second Baron game 2?
Game 1, when you had Cho'Gath.
Oh, unclear. That's a question for them, yeah.
Oh, I mean, aren't you the shot caller? Wouldn't that be a question for the shot caller who tells them what to do? I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, we called Baron. I think they were thinking they would like zone or try to peel off. I'm not sure.
But when you're the secure, you don't zone.
Yeah, it's unsure what happened there. I'd have to rewatch to see what happened, but I think the call was to either to peel off or to I don't know what happened, and maybe we didn't all peel off.
Maybe.
Well, Gurk5 joining the club of teams with a win.
Yeah, we did it.
I kind of wanted to see you guys be like, oh wait, you guys. I was like hoping there was some way that like you could be rated above teams that have wins and you have no wins, but it wouldn't have worked that way anyway.
I mean, if you get all ties,
yeah,
and someone with a win gets all losses besides that win.
Yeah, I don't see the problem here.
Yeah. So yeah,
3 ties equals 1 win. So
hey, your jungler and top laner were both sitting on Baron just staring at it while I stole it in front of them.
Yeah, I know. Tragic.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that'll do it. It's 3 in the morning for East Coast. Like,
I need to sleep at work.
I casted for 4 hours.
Analytics show tomorrow.
And I have an analytics. Oh god. Okay. Well, rip me. Because I'm on rip. Anyway, yeah.
I don't get it.
Shut up. Yeah, for literally everyone that casted and played, thanks for tuning in. Thanks if you watch for all 4 hours. Thanks for watching for all 4 hours. And good night, guys. See you guys next week. And tomorrow.